As if straight out of a sci-fi movie, Singapore sees its very first fully electric performance motorcycle, the Energica SS9 Plus. We don't receive compensation for our motorcycle reviews, allowing us to bring you true and unbiased opinions. We hope you stay tuned to the video, like, share and subscribe to our channel. Launching from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3 seconds, the Energica SS9 Plus is undoubtedly up there with the ICE Performance Class 2 machines thanks to its 80 kW electric motor, generating 200 Nm of torque with 109 horsepower, instantly and constantly. No gear changes, no power band, no peak RPM, up to a claimed sustainable top speed of 200 km per hour. It even comes with a parking assistant mode, allowing you to put the bike into slow reverse and slow forward. No more slope struggles. Its respectable 21.5 kW battery provides a real-world claim of 400 km on its Eco mode and down to 180 km or less in Sport mode. Eco mode dials the throttle and sets a top speed of 90 km per hour, while Sport mode unleashes everything this machine has to offer. In total, 4 modes are available as standard: Eco, Urban, Rain, and Sport. Displaying its info on its 4.3-inch full-color dash along with its switchable ABS and 4 levels of regenerative braking. Regenerative braking uses the momentum of the machine to put some charge back into the battery when closing the throttle on the move. This improves efficiency, and we found mimics an ICE, or also known as an internal combustion engine. 6 levels of traction control allows the rider to choose a profile best suited for his or her application. The Energica SS9 Plus is, of course, ride-by-wire and has cruise control as standard. An LED headlight, tail light, and signal lights come as standard, expected for a machine that is as technologically advanced as the Energica SS9 Plus. A cool feature the Energica implemented is an LED back design that turns on together with the machine and while the machine is charging. The design turns off when the machine is set to be driven. 17-inch front and rear rims come wrapped in Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3 tyres. Dual 330mm rotors and a Brembo 4-piston radial caliper on the front comes paired with a fully adjustable Mazuchi fork. In the rear is a 240mm single rotor and a Brembo dual-piston caliper paired with a Biturbo rebound and preload adjustable monoshock, supporting its 275 kg bulk. Charging times are calculated a little differently at kilometers per minute. Official charging figures are at 400 km per hour on a DC fast charge 4 outlet and 63.5 km per hour on slow charge. We found that it took about 15 minutes to charge from 50 to 80%, but it took significantly longer to go from 80 to 100%, which is recommended at least every 15 days. This allows the system to balance the cells within the battery, ensuring proper range and health. It took us an hour and 30 minutes to charge from 55 to 100%. Regular servicing is at every 10,000 kilometers, mainly for cooling and transmission fluids, but to also visually inspect all components of the machine. Amos is 1.84 meters tall and with a seat height of 790 millimeters. Let us show you how he looks on the bike. He's got a slightly forward posture. With Mark coming in as a pillion, he felt that it was spacious enough. He found the seat to be on the narrow side but comfortable. With a combined weight of 170 kilos, the shocks held up very well. Very okay. The turning radius is very wide for its class. In our opinion, we were initially hesitant on the idea of a fully electric bike. We thought we wanted the sound of the exhaust, the grit of the engine, and the clutch. But we thought we'd give it a try. We were warned to ride the machine in urban mode for a few kilometers before switching to Sport mode. Even on the go, close the throttle for a split second for the mode to activate. And once we did, oh shit! The torque was addictive and we couldn't wipe the smiles off our faces. We admitted that we were screaming in excitement during acceleration. It's a completely different experience that one should try for themselves. The whine of the electric motor made the machine sound like a toy at first, But when we squeezed the throttle, it became ever so inspirational. We thought the weight would affect its handling, but we were wrong. The balance was spot on and flicking the bike was easy. We found that we didn't like the plastic tank cover. It creaked under weight and lost a bit of the premium feel. We would have very much preferred if it was a metal cover. We felt that the Biturbo rear shock was a little lacking. With rebound set to full, we still felt some bounce on bigger bumps. An upgrade may be in order. We wish that the Energica SS9 Plus had a clutch lever, controlling the regenerative braking feature. The more you let the clutch out, the more regen kicks into the preferred set amount. We feel that would come very naturally to most riders. We experienced some problems getting the machine charged, mainly locations of the chargers themselves. Singapore has an underdeveloped charging infrastructure. Charging, although fast, still takes anywhere from 15 minutes to a few hours, depending if you are DC fast charging or AC slow charging. Not having a charger at every lot means you need to move your vehicle once you are done charging, allowing someone else to use it. So unless you have a charger at the workplace or somewhere that's very nearby, it might become very inconvenient to keep the Energica SS9 Plus top up every few days. Depending on how you use the machine, you may have to charge it up every day or two. We found that the most convenient company for charging is SP Group. They have got chargers in many locations and a decent app that isn't as buggy as Greenlots. On the day we tried Greenlots, the app wouldn't allow us to add a card to pay for charging. Calling the support hotline proved futile. Overall, we had great fun on the Energica SS9 Plus. The experience was surely an eye and a mind opener. We are glad we took up the opportunity to try out this hell of a machine. If this is going to be a glimpse of the future of electric motorcycles in Singapore, we are truly excited. With that, we hope you like, share, and subscribe. I'm Winston, and see you on the road.